I think there's lots of questions obviously coming in about like frequency and, how much is too much and how do we not bug the people that don't want to get things and all of that. And we talked a little bit about that. And this is where I really love when you start to do things that are based on something that the subscriber does. And so when you think about, we call that the trigger, right? So what is the thing that that person does to set off whatever the automations are? And so it could be like things that you see on the screen here, right? Places an order, subscribes to a particular list. So like our welcome email example, they get subscribed to this list, right? It triggers something happening. And then if they're added to a different list, the anniversary or birthday, that type of thing, the abandoned cart, as we mentioned, an order gets fulfilled, somebody visits a website or clicks on a specific link. And so, I'm thinking of if the subscribes to a list, for example, this kind of gets us back to our welcome, right? Like people want that information at that particular time. The clicks on a link I really like because we talked about that example of somebody, saying like, hey, yeah, I'm interested in maybe going to that thing on Monday. Now I'm going to get a follow-up email that reminds me about that, right? I like another thing that I'll go back to my cheese shop example. I mentioned they have catering. So they have a link about like need catering in their emails. And when somebody clicks on that, those folks get added to a list that are interested in catering. And then that triggers an automation that sends them some more information about catering. And then when there's a catering special or something going on, our owner there knows how to target those people for more information about catering. And so the timeliness, it's hard to give a hard answer because it really depends on what it is that you're doing and then what is the frame of mind of the person that is doing it at that particular time, right? And so if you're not interested in those things, right, well, then you would imagine, don't send me emails, right? But if you're taking actions that set these triggers off that are like, yes, I am interested, you're okay to send more frequently because they're kind of put in control of that scenario, so to speak.